Hello, everyone. This is Lisa from Power Wheelchairs for Success. And today I wanted to address those who just got a power wheelchair or just came home from rehab or the hospital and you have your new friend. And you might feel a little strange, what do I do next? Where do I put it? Um, how, what, where? So there's a lot of questions that come up. There's some excitement, I'm hoping that you're excited about having a power wheelchair, which, helps you a million times over. So my usual suggestions for those who just got a power wheelchair is to really make room in your home so you can drive around and get around with ease so you're not bumping into things. Especially your bedroom, if you have a lot of things in there, just try to reduce it so there's plenty of space for you to get around, to be able to turn around so you're not bumping against objects. So that would be like your first task, and to find a good place for you to plug it in. If you are 100% dependent on using the power wheelchair, then yes, in your bedroom, find a good place to plug it in. Because in the evenings, that's what you want to do. You want to establish that routine that once you jump into bed, just plug it in and it'll be ready to go in the morning. Emotions. For those who are struggling a little bit, like looking at this monster, it's not a monster to begin with. Your power wheelchair really is there to help you to get around with more ease, to reduce pain and exhaustion. So there's more benefits than there's the negative side, truly. So if you're feeling overwhelmed in a negative way, there's no need. Your power wheelchair is going to be your partner to help you get from point A to point B. And I'm always saying that it is, a benefit to have the power wheelchair rather than a negative. True that a lot of things go through our minds, okay, I have a power wheelchair now. What do I need to do? How do I dress? What people are going to say to me? And first of all, ignore comments, especially, well, not exactly ignore them, but if people come to you and just say, oh, I'm so sorry, what happened to you? First of all, it's none of their business what happened. Just say, oh, I'm doing okay. I'm just, I'm hanging in there, but thank you for asking, because really, off the bat, if they don't know you and they're not close to you and they start asking you, what happened to you, it's really inappropriate. It's kind of a very personal question. Like, what color is your underwear today? You don't want to go there. But going grocery shopping, I kind of like it, because I don't have to stress. I don't have to use all this energy and figure out, okay, how many more minutes can I do this? How many more seconds before I collapse? So I have a wheelchair and I can go up and down the aisles as much as I need to and get the items I need. So, it's gonna be awesome in the way that, it's gonna help you in so many ways, whatever your condition is. Whether it's pain, whether it's, mobility issues, whether you have a spinal cord injury, whether you have, a brain injury, whatever it might be. It's really going to give you the support and the freedom that you need to get from point A to point B. So emotionally, it's something that you have to kind of work on and kind of get used to. I'm not here to switch off the emotion. It's okay, it's normal, it's healthy to have emotions. If a person doesn't have emotions, then that's a whole different problem. But the wheelchair or the power wheelchair is not a problem. It's a huge benefit. So consider that. how to address, I was just talking about this a few seconds ago, how to address the constant questions. Like, there are some healthy questions that, that's a cool power wheelchair. Where did you get that? Or, what was the process you went through? So you become one of those people, you join the crowd of people who can advocate for those of us in power wheelchairs. Now you might say, oh God, I don't want to do that. That's not what I'm here for. I'm not in a space to do that. And that's okay. If someone comes up to you with a few questions and you really don't want to answer, and that's okay. You can say, you can go and Google it. I don't have a whole lot of information to give you, but just Google it. My brand is, or the type of wheelchair I have is, and so they can look it up. But if you don't mind, you can say, oh, I purchased it on my own, or I got it through insurance, or, I had an incident and, went through the hospital and this is the power wheelchair I have now. It's good. I like it so far. So, it will provoke questions. It will provoke people coming up to you and saying, oh, wow, that's really cool. Kids sometimes will run up to you because they say, oh, look at that car. That's so cool. It has a chair and 6 wheels. So be careful with kids. Sometimes they'll break away from mom or dad and come and look at this cool 6-wheel thing. I had a mother. I love this story. I was going down a sidewalk, kind of like a commercial center, and there was a mother approaching me in the opposite direction, and she had a kid in a stroller. So the kid is looking at me like, shit, this is an adult in a kind of like a chair that I have. So the kid just smiled and waved at me. Mom and I, we just bursted out laughing because the kid was so excited to see someone like him, just stuck in a chair, being pushed around. So you're going to have your good moments in your power wheelchair, and probably more than you ever thought was possible. So try to think of it that way. There's going to be fun moments, there's going to be positive moments, there's going to be a positive impact on you and your health in regards to the power wheelchair. So try to work it that way. Look at it at a different angle. Not so much that I'm stuck in a chair now, but it's going to give me the freedom and the abilities that I lost. So look at it that way. So making the inaccessible accessible. So as I was talking, in your room, try to have somebody help you just kind of clear things out, because sometimes people have a lot of stuff in their room and it's just really narrow and hard to get through. So it's a time of reduction and giving yourself more room to drive around. So in your home, if you need ramps of any kind, whether it's the formal, down the stairs ramp, or whether it's to cover up, rough areas in your home, there are programs in your county that can assist you with that. So call your county, social services, or the Department of Aging and Disabilities. Usually that's what it's called. And see what programs are out there that can assist you with building a ramp or bringing you a ramp, or to see if you need to save up some money for a ramp. But generally, the county will have special programs that can assist you with getting the ramps that you need. If you have some rough transitions in your home and they're driving you crazy, on Amazon you can find some soft rubber bridges that go over those rough areas. So I think that would be a little bit better than going bump, 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 bump over those rough transitions. So there are little ramps, soft ramps, rubber ramps that you can put over those rough transitions in your home. So on Amazon, Amazon is not paying me for this commercial, but they're pretty well priced. So let's see, your kitchen. If you're having difficulties reaching things and it's kind of getting to you and you're just getting frustrated, take a time out. Take a time out, and you might have to do a little project of rearranging your kitchen and putting plates and silverware, or at least what you use on a daily basis, in a drawer or a lower area so that you can reach it without, getting all frustrated and bent out of shape. So that is a consideration. So bringing things down, putting them in cabinets and lower areas. I don't know what your core strength is, but I know that when I can't reach things up high, I ask them. I'm living in a special program, so I just ask them to bring them down and put them in a drawer or a cabinet. And same thing in the refrigerator, to bring things down from the top shelves down lower so I can reach it. There are certain things that I use a lot, like apple juice and my almond milk and things like that I put them on a lower shelf. So that'll be a little project for you to work on. Finding accessible locations to go to. There are some apps which I will post down below that you can use. They're great, and instead of calling all over the place to see if a restaurant or bar or a museum is accessible, these apps can help you. There are also another one I think that can tell you if the park that you want to go to, if that's accessible, and bathrooms and parking spaces. So they're really cool. So I will post those down below so you can look them up and put them on your phone. Hopefully you have a phone. It's good to have a phone. So if you don't have a phone, you might want to get a cell phone and have it near you. I'm going to talk a little bit about just automating your home a little bit, because sometimes things are hard to reach, and that was frustrating me a lot, or I was in a lot of pain and just couldn't handle it at the time. So what I did was, and you can look up Series or other programs. You don't have to use Echo Dot is what I use. So from Amazon is not paying me for this commercial, but with Alexa is what I use. Oops, sorry. Yeah, mine just turned on. So I use Alexa, and I got some smart bulbs and put them in my lamps, which are hard to reach. And so when I lie down, or I'm on the other side of the room and I can't, I don't have the strength or the energy to go and turn on something, I just ask Alexa to do that. So it's a big help. Sometimes I would lie down in bed, it's like, oh darn, I forgot to turn off the light, and I can just ask Alexa to turn off the light, and I'm good to go. It is so much easier. Now, this is just one example. You can get plugs that are also smart plugs and put them in other things that you would like Alexa to turn off and on. So consider it if pain or mobility is going to prevent you from turning something off or on. You can hook it up to Alexa. For the lamps, you have to also purchase the smart bulbs, and there's several different kinds. So consider it. It'll make your life a little bit easier and prevent you from hurting yourself or exhausting yourself and trying to do one thing or the other. It'll give you some freedom. So with Alexa, you can do a whole bunch of things. I just use it for my lamps. So look it up. It's one of the best programs out of all the ones that are out there. So these are some tips that I just wanted to reach out for those who are just beginning to use a power wheelchair. These are just tidbits, little pieces. If you have like more questions or you want more information about something, let me know, and I will certainly put out the information. So good luck. Take care of your power wheelchair. I also have other videos. There's one on cleaning your power wheelchair and maintaining it. And so I will also post those videos, or you can look it up on my channel and see what videos might be most helpful to you right now. So welcome. Glad you found us. And if there's anything specific you would like us to present here at Power Wheelchairs for Success, let me know, and I'll be happy to put it out there. All right, take care, and welcome again to our channel. Bye-bye.